Hey TBC Kindle, I'm Brother Tyler, and we're here today with another Kindle weekly devotional. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about this thought: it's only a matter of time. And I'm going to read from Genesis chapter 40, verses 14 through 16. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon. And he shaved himself and changed his raiment, and came in unto Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard say of thee that thou canst understand a dream to interpret it. And Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, It is not in me. God shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace. Now, in context, this is 2 whole years after the butler was released from the prison, from the dungeon. So he forgot Joseph, and 2 years later, Joseph is still in the dungeon, and all of a sudden, Pharaoh has these dreams that trouble him. I'm not going to go in too much detail about the dreams. You can read them. They're the beginning of Genesis 41. Then he tells them to Joseph in the verses following our text for today. But he has these dreams that bother him, and none of the magicians in Egypt can give him a single word that they just don't know. So the butler finally remembers, I remember my faults to this day. I remember what I did wrong. I finally figured out. I forgot about Joseph. So he tells Pharaoh about Joseph, and Pharaoh brings him out of the dungeon finally. Now you may think that's a long time to forget someone in a dungeon. That's 2 years. He could have been out of there in a jiffy. The butler would have got out and was like, hey, the reason, I've got something awesome to tell you. There's this guy in the dungeon that told me about a dream that said that I would be here. The Pharaoh would have been like, get him out of here. I want him here. But who knows why Joseph was really in there? Maybe it was for more preparation. But it was only a matter of time before the Lord released Joseph from the dungeon. And I want to encourage you that in life you may find yourself in a spiritual or emotional or financial or some kind of situational dungeon or valley, as people like to call it more often. We come across things in our life that don't always make sense. People aren't as nice to us as they used to be, or things just aren't really working out at school that much, and we're trying hard and we're still trying to seek after the Lord every day, and things just don't seem to be working out, and we wonder why. Well, these sort of times are meant to prepare us for what God has for us in the future. Now, I'm not saying if you're not living a way that's pleasing to the Lord, then if you find yourself in that's something that God put there specifically for correction. But if you're seeking after the Lord every day and you're genuinely trying to get close to Him, He will allow you to fall into what James calls diverse temptations, or different kinds of trials. But it's only a matter of time before the Lord brings you out and liberates you. And I can testify to that in my life, because just recently the Lord has been opening up doors for me to work. I am getting ready to start working a second job here in a couple weeks. And I'm just really thankful for what the Lord has been doing in my life, because I have been steadfast in trying to get closer to Him and bringing this up in prayer, saying, God, I can't do anything about this. I can only do so much. I need you to intervene on my behalf. And He did, and He can do it for you too. Maybe just tuck away this devotional, this thought in the back of your head, save it for a rainy day. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope I blessed and encouraged you. I will talk to you guys again on Friday. God bless.